Morning team. So this is our third session in the HIIT series with no equipment, using only our body weight to blast our bodies. Here I am in the lovely dappled garden this morning. So yeah, we're gonna hit the HIIT, and we're gonna get our bodies into some kind of a strong workout. Now, how is it different this time? We're gonna use something called static dynamic. We do the static move first, we do the dynamic move second. So we're working on isometrics followed by dynamics. And what this does is, it was proven in around about the 1960s, there was a lot of research done in Russia, that it can increase the effectivity of the workout. So it can increase the outputs, it can increase strength if we're working purely on strength, it can increase fat burn. So we hold a position first, and then we do a similar movement with the same compound muscle groups as a blast. So you'll feel this one, it feels different, and it's quite hard to hold those isometrics. You'll be watching my face and you'll see. But let's get warm. We're gonna actually do a longer session this time. It's gonna be longer than 30 minutes. It's got 7 blocks of 4 minutes per block. But as always in HIIT, you get your rests. So we're gonna do 45 seconds on with a 15 seconds rest. First exercise, static. Second exercise, dynamic, 45-15. Go back, do them both again. Blast it through. 4-minute warm up. Are you ready to go? Yeah? So this is a longer session. Are you ready for this? If you can't manage it all, split it in half. Don't worry about that. Split it in half, 2, 3, 1 day for the next, or vice versa. But if you want to blast it all, this is like our normal class session team. So let's go. Just give me a slightly turned out toes, squat, give me a knee, give me a kick. Oh, straight into balance. That's gonna wake you up if this is your morning workout. Yeah. So I want you to think about sitting back in the heels as always, in your squat, keeping the chest lifted up towards me. Yeah, back nice and straight. Lovely. So once you get used to the balance, she says, you're gonna see a lot of this today. Yeah. Then your body really wakes up much faster when you put it into balancing movements. Good. Yeah. Feeling the butt working, feeling the thighs, getting it all in this one. Fully waking up the legs. Good, let's take it to a wide, turned out squat. Let's come in the middle, straight up. Let's come to the side, out to the side, down through the middle, straight up, in the middle, out to the side, yeah. Lovely, lovely morning here. So nice. I'm a little bit earlier than normal so that it doesn't get too hot. Don't want to see me sweating too much, do you? Make sure your toes are turned out on this one, and that you are much wider than you were on the first squat. So now we're, as you can feel, waking up the inner thighs. We're always waking them up. Waking them up, put them back to sleep. That's how it goes. 15 seconds. Yeah. And also, as you can feel there, that big side stretch. Obliques, back, abdominals. Are you ready for inchworm? Here we go. Let me turn side on. Tuck it down, roll it down. Walk it forward, drop your knees, put your hands narrow, a little bit narrower than your shoulders. Elbows in, chin forwards, back up, walk, back, in. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Down we go. Do your tricep, and up we roll. Squeeze the abs in here. Start to get those moving too. I'm using my knees. If you would like to go straight to your toes, I know what's coming, that's why I'm not. Then you can be on your toes right there. She says, now I'm on my toes. Go back to your knees, go back, go back. Good, last one. So let's step forwards to lunge, add a little twist. You know this one. We got some lunges coming straight in, so I need your knee joints, hip joints, ankle joints, muscles surrounding to be prepared for this blast. So remember, each block, 2 exercises, one an isometric exercise, one a dynamic exercise, 45 seconds only. It's nice. 15 seconds rest. At the end of each block, we'll get about a 50 second relax, quick drink, and blast through. Depends how tired we are. If I can hear you shouting through the screen, no, we need longer, then maybe I'll give you longer. Stop. Good. Give your legs a shake. Move your arms a little bit more. So you got a chance while I just change the timer. Okay. Grab a quick drink. 45 seconds. Natalia. Down to 15, sorry. 15 today. We did 10 last week. And then 4 rounds in each block. First block, we're going to start with the lunges. So the first move is always static. Yeah, we're going to take the right leg forward, zip back with the left, and hold the lunge. That's it, nothing else. We'll work on technique when we're in it. We'll talk about it when we're in it. And then the second one, a little bit more complicated. Right leg's going to step forward, step back, whoa, deadlift. Step forwards with the right leg, don't change legs. Sweep it back. You can touch the floor if you're flexible. Make sure the knee is slightly soft. We'll talk about technique as we go. So, are we ready? Right leg forward. So, options. Square your hips. Check your tuck in your tail. Roll your shoulders back. Your body should be in a straight line. Arms can be up. Arms can be here. Hands can be here. Whatever feels good for you. So, let's look at this alignment. We want about 90 or slightly back on this back leg, but not extended. You need to make sure that it's got that bend in it, that I'm a nice straight line here, that the front knee is over the front ankle. Key. Front knee is over the front ankle, not over the toes. See the difference? We're not leaning, we're staying strong. It's the same on the dynamics. Exactly the same. So holding it, you could be here, shoulders would be down. Good. Not too long, hey? You got 7 blocks, remember, don't get happy now. 7 blocks to go. So this right leg's gonna step forwards, and then we're gonna step it back, lift it in the air, and do the deadlift. Go. Right leg forwards. You can have a little touchdown as I cheekily did there. Little touch, oh, I managed it that time. So again, if you're not quite so flexible, here's your control. Soften your standing leg a little bit. Keep your back straight. See how my back is long, chest is lifted all the time. Boom. Down we go. Shoot back, leg in the air, drop down. So nice warm up for the full legs. Woo. Finish that one off. Good. Okay. Left leg's leading. Static hold. Isometrics come first. Make the muscle work on complete tension without that concentric eccentric movement. So it's working in tension and hold. Adjust. Find your space. Tuck. And be there. Now, in a lunge, it's nice to press down into the back toes and then down into the front heel. So you know you haven't quite got it right. If your weight is on your front toes, it should always be on the front heel. Dynamics go straight down. Yeah. And then you can really engage the thighs. So try pushing down in the front heel a little bit more. Really try pushing down, even lifting the front toes. See how that feels. Now the back toes, push down, because the back heel is always lifted. How does that feel? Can we go deeper? Yes. Good. So now the left leg will be stepping forwards through to our deadlift. Just always remember to soften the knee a little bit for your deadlift. It's a nice chilling start to this, isn't it? Bit of chilled start, not too hard. Burpees aren't here yet. So, it's always good to include a balance type challenge in the workout. Your body needs to be challenged to balance. It's so important. I come out the bath, get dried on one leg, always. I've made it like a habit now. Switch legs, so I'm trying the other side, of course, but I always do it. Good. Okay, so we don't need much of a break. Let's just pause this. Quick sip if you really need one, and let's go straight into the next one, which is planks. So we're going to do from full plank, lift and tap your foot. Lift and tap your foot. If you can't reach your foot, try your knee, that's fine, or your shin. If you can go to full plank, which would be shoulders above wrists, and then all the way up to tap the opposite. Let's go for the opposite. Toe, ankle, shin, knee, great. Second one is just a plank hold. So, sorry, other way around, my fault. Ignore that. Plank hold, second one is the dynamics. We're static first. Yes, you ready? Plank hold, simple. Elbows, hands, you choose. Knees, I'll show you the option. Let's go. So this would be your high plank. Back is straight, shoulders pulled back. If you need to drop your knees, you're here, level 1 option. If you'd rather be on your elbows, if you find that you feel it more down there, or you find your wrists hurt too much in full plank, drop to your elbows. Now really squeeze into the lower abdominals. I want you to pull inwards and tuck here. Tuck right in. Yeah, tuck in. Push down on the hands, and as you do, pull the shoulders back. Everything should be really solid and strong, not relaxed. Really make it solid, strong here. 6 seconds. Time flies when you're having fun. Good, quick rest. So now we're going to the dynamics. So now we're going to go tap each side, take turns, each side alternating, each one. 4, so up onto your hands everyone, 2, 1, go. Tap, tap, tap. So wherever you get to is all right. You can add a breath out. Yeah, start to feel this working, waking up wrists as well, shoulders, arms. Make sure you come all the way forward to full plank, not just halfway. Make sure you come all the way forward to full plank each time. Now pull the tummy in tighter for me. Go on, squeeze it right the way in. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Little rest. Second round. Back to our static hold. Really be aware of your lower tummy muscles. These are called transversus abdominis. Tuck them, pull the tummy button in towards the spine, try and zip and tilt your pelvis. Let's go. So we've got a little squeeze on in the butt here. Can you see? Yeah? A little squeeze on, a little tightness here. Feeling that energy, and the shoulders driving back. Remember, you can be on your elbows if that suits you better. And don't forget to breathe. Pushing down into the hands, grow taller, zip up more, squeeze more, fire up those lower abs, fire them up, but they're all working together, but zip in the lower ones particularly. 3. Okay, let's go with the up and downs. You've seen it side, let's go from the front. There you go. Some of you might be doing this slow, much slower than me, that's fine. Some of you might need to drop your knees each time, take a little rest. That's okay, it's all okay. It's all okay, it's your session, you're at home. So as long as you are trying to do what suits your body the best, you will get the best workout. Good. Stop. Great. So, got the abs working there. What have we got next? Some energy, some movement. I'm going to have a quick sip of water and then we're off. So from Muay Thai, some front facing knees. So I know some of you, and I too used to do a lot of aerobics, but I don't want to see this. I want you to get your aggression on. I want you to go de-stress. Yeah? De-stress, blast it all out today. So we're going to do the knees like this. Pull down, pull down. Because in Muay Thai, this would be someone's head. Bang! Now, we're not that aggressive. We just like to pretend. So we're pretending, but we're pretending strongly. Yep, so bang, 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 yeah? Pulling down the knee and lifting the knee as high to your chest as possible. That's key. Because do you know what? You get an amazing abdominal crunch. Yep, so that's your dynamics for the second bit. But for the first bit, I just want you to hold your knee as high as you can. You don't have to have your arms up here. You could put your hands on here. Yeah, but I don't want you to hold your knee in because that's not going to make your legs work as hard as we need to. Just hold it still. We're on balance again. Ready? Steady. Here we go. Lift the right knee up. Whoop, she says. Lift it up. Pull it in. Pull it in. And as soon as you feel that thigh muscle coming up towards your chest, you'll feel an engagement in the lower abs. Yep, you'll really feel that working. You'll feel your hip flexor working here, yeah, as you're pulling that in. So stay with it. Lift up as high as you can with that right leg. I'm flexing my foot because that feels good. You don't have to. It does feel good. My shoulders are staying down. As the breeze is knocking me over, let's blame the breeze. Can I blame the breeze? It is wobbly on my grass because I have lots of tree roots right here. As you lot know, who normally exercise in the garden. So can you feel it there? It's engaged. So let's now fly, let's move. Alternating knees, Muay Thai knees with force. One hand on top of the other, down to the side with your elbow, down to the side with your elbow. Go, go. So you could do this standing, no jumping at all. You could then push and lift on to your toes. Yep. So, yeah. It looks strong. Every time, engaging, pulling the knee up towards your chest. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, now we're pushing it, now we're lifting those mood sensors. Yeah, endorphins. Here we go. Here we go. Good. Stop. Other leg. Hold. It's going to be harder now because you're out of breath. Let me find a non-tree root. Tummy in. Zip. Lift. Hold. So it's really strong, this move. It looks like we're not doing much, but wow to the quads. Wow to the hold of the hip flexor as you're lifting this knee up. So isometrics right here. Can you lift it higher? Softening, can't speak today, softening the knee on the standing leg. So you're not locking that knee. Be aware of that. Lift it higher. Lift it higher. Come on. Focus. Stare at something. Doesn't have to be me. Oh, feel that? Shake it out, you get a break. You've only got one more. Third round's done, we're flying. Flying. Nearly done. Muay Thai knees. Hop. Left knee first. Just like a little bit of aggression to release any stress. Boom. Boom. Love it. Point the toes as they come up. That's it. Come on, come on. There it is. Breathe. Quick drink. Should be out of breath. You should be. If you're not, you weren't working hard enough. Next time you can go harder. Doesn't mean you have to jump, but next time you can push harder. So, take a little bit longer break, but let me show you while you're resting. We warmed up the wider squat. We're now going to use it. So for the static, which is first, of course, hold. Don't do anything. Turn your toes out, turn your knees out, keep your back straight. So it's not this kind of squat. Yeah, I want you to be more tucked under. It's a plie squat. Some of you won't be able to go as wide. Not a problem, as long as the knees are not going over the toes. Not a good look. Go wider, spine straight. You do whatever you want with your hands. Again, I always do that, but you can do whatever you want with your hands. The second one, you're gonna do a squat and some jabs. Squat, boom, 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 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, squat. Yeah? There's your dynamic. So we're using this squat the whole time. You ready? Let's block 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're here. So obviously, as it's my job and I do a lot of yoga, my inner thighs are pretty flexible. You might find that your knees want to collapse inwards on you. Try your best to fight that. Try your best to open out. So feel like your knees are opening backwards away from you, not curving inwards. So open them out backwards. That's it. And a little bit of a tail tuck will help drive that lower back down and open you out more in the groin and the inner thighs. Yeah, so keep driving the knees outwards here. Outwards and backwards. Good. So we walk that up. Give it a little shake. One squat down, stand up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have to be as fast as me, can be faster than me, always. Go. Straight to the nose, we're martial arts today. Again, it really helps relieve any aggression. Yeah. Working arms, of course, upper back, and the legs. Yeah. Little shake. Coming back, holding, breathing, deep. Right here. Smile, though your heart is breaking. Smile, even though it's aching. Though we're stuck at home, there's so much we can do when we squat. I'm not going to go any further than that. You're like that, stop it. Just stop it right now. So I am, shoulders back, tuck your tail, open out. You gotta have a laugh. You gotta. Oh, 4 seconds, we can go deeper. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Yes. So last little squat, jabs. Trying to provide you with all sorts of different exercises like I always do in my classes, so you don't get bored at home, get all this variety. It's just me that's the same. There's so many people you can swap me up with out there and come back to me when you want to hear this lovely northern accent. Again. Yeah. Love it. Imagine you got a bag there. Oh. Punch right through the bag. Come on, punch right through the bag. Yes, from your cheeks back to your cheeks. What? 5. Pa, 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 pa. Yeah. Oh. Didn't want to miss out on the last ones. Hey. Drink up. Wipe the sweat. We're continuing. So, number 5. Here comes the burpee. But it's a little bit different. If you did my first session of Evolved Yoga, you will have done the lion pose. The lion pose is like the bear pose, but wider. That's all you gotta think. So if you know bear pose, lion pose is easy. Let me just show you. Lion pose, hands are wider than your shoulders, knees are wider than your hips. Okay? So if you have a mat down, right at the edge of the mat, with your toes and knees. So you're not in the normal plank shoulder position. You're challenging your hold there, yeah? So you're challenging the hold. So your static move on this is just the lion. So you're gonna do your lion and hold it right here. The bum is not lifted, the back is down and flat. The second exercise, the dynamic part, is a burpee to lion. So instead of doing the burpee as you normally would, it's more like a half burpee. So you start up at the top, do your little jump, hit the lion, jumping back. But you want to really hit your lion dynamics every single time. If you prefer to walk that, of course you can walk it. You do not have to jump in any of these exercises. So you take it through a walk. I will do that as an option and show you. So let's hit the lion. You're obviously working your core. Please remember, in, up, pull it in, pull it up. That will really help you to flatten. I was going to say flatten the curve, flatten the core. Coined it. I've coined it. We're flattening the core and the curve. Yeah? Ready? 3, 2. Show me your lion. Okay. Shoulders above wrists. I remember a student used to come to my body pump classes. She eventually became an instructor and I didn't see her for years. And I saw her at the Les Mills Quarter and she ran over. She said, I used to come to your classes and I loved it so much because you used to sing. So I haven't got my, I'm sure there's plenty of other people that didn't think that, but I haven't got my music to sing along to, so you will hear me making some things up now and again. Apologies for that. 5 seconds. So you'll find that you feel your thighs in your lion, yeah? You're feeling those thighs. Come on, let's hit the burpee. I'm going to do the walking version first. If you're straight into the jumping, then off you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, that was going to be a walking version. On your toes, come back to your lion, back in, lift on your toes, down to your lion, back in, lift on your toes. So if you're jumping, they're going to be pretty quick. You're going to get a lot of lion burpees in your 45 seconds. Yeah, a lot. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Oh, I can feel those thighs. Can you feel it? Stop. Woo! Hello, thighs. We've already worked the thighs, so we're on a double blast now. 6 seconds. Ready for this hold? Let me face you. So, oh, I can feel the thighs straight away. You're like that. So can we. So can we. We're screaming at you. We're cursing you. I love it. I love it. Shoulders back. Ah, breathe. Breathe deep. I'm not going to give you a countdown. When the beat goes, we're done. And I have no idea. No countdown. Just hold it. Pull your tummy in tighter. Activate. Activate it all. Flatten the core. Good. Okay. Burpee lions. Lion burpees. Whatever you want to call them. We're going to need a nice quad stretch after this, aren't we? We'll do a nice quad stretch at the end. Walk in, jump in. Here you go. So you're managing to land your hands at the edge of your mat. Knees under hips, feet wider than your normal bears or your normal planks. Come on, push on. When it hurts, push on. Go on. That's what it's all about. Yeah. So many burpees in 1:45 seconds here. Ah. Wow. Okay. Does it feel like a long session now? You've still got 2 more to go. I'm still here. So, dunk, press. I say so a lot. So, I know I do. Triceps. Tricep press. Hold it. Tricep press. Kick back. Here's how it looks. Level 1. Hands are now narrow. Narrower than before. We warmed it up in the inchworm at the beginning. Yeah, hands are narrow, elbows are in, chin is forward. Like I always say, which really helps people. Imagine you're leaning over the edge of the cliff, but you don't really want to go, you don't want to fall. So you're looking tentatively. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Come back up. That's your level 1. You might not even go all the way. Doesn't matter, but you must lean and bend. Level 2 is in ski slope. Yeah. Here, and level 3 is here. So when we do the dynamic version, down, up, kick back. Same on your knees, kick back. And when you kick back, squeeze, really squeeze hard. The first one, which is absolutely awful, is just holding it halfway. You hold it halfway. So choose a level where you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get my mat, and we're off. Ready? Hands narrower. I'll show all the levels. Advanced people, if you can hold this halfway on your toes, you're phenomenal. Yeah, you can do this. If that's your aim, if that's your challenge, do it. If not, you're on your knees in ski slope or on your knees. I'll do all 3 levels. Halfway down, do not move. Lean. 3, 2, 1, go. So if you're on this level with me, which is a box position, elbows in, halfway down, stop. Don't move. You should be feeling that your elbows are tucked first. They're not out, they must be tucked in. You should be feeling that your shoulders are pulling back, even though your body is leaning forwards. You're not taking your shoulders with you. Pull your shoulders back. So your body is leaning forward, the pressure, fully feeling the pressure on your hands. Yeah. And the weight tucked in, this isometric work in your tricep muscle. Level 2, you know where you're at. I know where it's at. See? Shoulders back. Halfway. Good. Did you manage? Give him a shake. Give him a shake. 1 down, up, kick, back, down, up, kick, back. Hands narrow. I will do all three. Down, up. Now give me a squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up. I don't sit back with my bottom on this ski slope. I've always got the ski slope. I'm not pushing my bottom back at all. That's very different between level 1, where your bottom is back, to level 2, where it's not. Feel that? Hello triceps. How are you today? How are you? Good. Shake. Should already be tight. It's totally normal. It's totally normal. Halfway hold. Can I attempt full on advanced? Shall I? I'm attempting. Go. I'm not saying I can. 45 seconds is a long time. So if you are here, remember, shoulders are important, don't do that. Yep, lengthen your neck, tuck your chin, eyes down. Is it 45 seconds yet? Oh, this is so hard. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. Barry, you with me? Margie, you with me? Who else? Who else? Barbara, are you there? Come on. Fight it. I'm imagining you right here. And we're screaming. And we're screaming. Oh, that really hurts. That really hurts. Oh, now we're going to attempt. I'm going to attempt to advance all the way. Yeah, everybody else? You know where it's at. 2, 1, go. You get a little bit of relief here when you come back up at least. So the triceps aren't screaming at you the whole time, which is nice. Still squeezing right the way back. Oh, there, yeah? My triceps are saying, Natalie, Hallas. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Come on. The struggle is coming. I love the struggle. There's the struggle. That's when you know you're getting the fibers. How's that? We've got one more. And it's going to be a bit more dynamic, of course. And yeah, we're going to hit the legs. Leave these arms, give them a break, hit the legs. So, see? So, I really have to change that. 23 years of saying so a lot. It's going to take a lot to stop saying so. Okay. Dynamic. The dynamic part, the second part, is a monkey jump. Down. Okay. So I'm landing with my feet not as wide as we had on that wide squat, but a little bit wider than your normal squat, just so that when you land, this body's got chance. And then as soon as you drop with soft knees, power back up. My bottom's still going down, so I'm powering back up. If you can't jump or don't wish to jump, down, lift. I want this movement to happen, look. Where your foot, like you're kicking a ball, yep, where your foot is coming up in the center, so that you can get a little bit more dynamics on the inner thighs as well. So you're doing the same as us, you just do one at a time without the jump. Yep. The first one, feet together, the static, arms up, on your toes, hold. So it's like Utkatasana in yoga, on your toes. Okay? So we're going to squeeze and hold that position. Second one, we're going to do the jumps. This is your last one. Then we're stretching. Then you're done. Here we go. Just didn't press it right. Here we go. Feet together, arms up, down, lift. Now, you don't have to have your arms up. If you're a yogi, you could be in lovely namaste. Yeah? You could be here. You could be here. And while we're here, let's talk about the yoga classes. Do them. You've got no excuses. You're at home. You've got chance. You've got time in your week to put in a yoga. Do it. It will challenge your mind and body in such a different way if you're not used to doing yoga. Same with the Pilates. It's different, but it's challenging to your body. Good. Release. Monkeys. Monkey jumps. Toes out. I'll do option one, then I'll do the jump. You jump in straight away, then you're off you go. Down. Boom. Still getting the squat workout, still getting a great workout in the legs, yeah? And you can go pretty fast with this too, yeah? Just because you're not jumping doesn't mean that you don't have to have the heart rate lift. I like to swing my arms on my pants. Hey, I'm getting old, as I remember that. Swing your pants. If you're not from the UK, you won't remember that. Stop. Woo! We have tired these legs in this workout. You've forgotten about your triceps now. You're all on the legs again. Okay, feet together. Hold in, lift, hold. Feel the squeeze in the inner thighs. Activate them. You'll feel your buttocks roll in, curve under and roll in. Yeah, you feel the inner thighs lift up, squeeze in towards each other. Then draw that energy up and draw your shoulders down. Lift your heels as high as you can. I was taking it easy there. And when you do that, we're activating calves. So we've got calves going on as well. Yeah, as you can see, calves are going, no, no. Can you go deeper? But don't drop your chest, so try not to be down here. Yeah, she said at the end. If you do that again on this video, really keep your chest up. This is the last one. Da, 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 da. Ready to fly? You might be faster than me, slower than me, but whatever you can do to fly up in the sky, to click and tap like a monkey. Yes. Come on. 15 seconds. You can do this. More. It's right to the end. The more oxygen debt you get now, the more you burn fat the rest of today. Go. Yes. Woohoo! They've even got the dogs barking next door. Walk around, get a drink, come back, we're stretching. Don't go down yet. Don't go down yet. Back while you're standing up, and we're dropping the heart rate before we sit down. Let's have a little stretch into the arms, the lats. Push up with the palms of the hands. Then hands behind you, shoulders open. heart rate should be coming down. I want to do hip flexor, quadricep stretches on the floor. So let's do hamstring here. Keeps us standing for a little while longer. Hands on the bent leg, straight leg, foot, toes down, chest lifts up, bum lifts up. Push down with the heel and up with the butt to lengthen the hamstring. And then lift the toes. So, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a good thing about videos. You really see your own little idiosyncrasies. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's longer. It's longer, but it's no longer than you're used to doing. I know some of you really need that length of workout. Lift the toes. So I'll do the same this week later on with the weights. Do a longer one there too. Come lie down on your front. One arm out in front, pick up and pull gently inward. Now with your heel. Now what I want you to do is as you pull in with your heel, I want you to tilt the pelvis from sticking out with the bottom to tucking in with the bottom. And what this does, you'll feel straight away, is it lengthens the front body. Really lengthens the front body. So tuck in with the pelvis, zip, pull the pubic bone up towards the rib cage, make that area smaller, and then you get more length. Then you can also push your foot into your hand, but don't let your hand move, and then you get even more lovely quad stretch. Good, change sides. Morning, Mr. Bug. Oh, wow. You're not a bug. You're a caterpillar. Morning. Oh, love all the little insects in the garden. Love seeing them all. Little black caterpillar. Gonna be a butterfly or a moth? So do the same. Tilt, push, lengthen, and then push on up. Step one leg forwards, move your knee over your ankle, and then stretch. So the little stretch class that I recorded last week would be great for the end of this if you want to do a longer stretch, because it incorporates all of these stretches too, but in a much longer time. So why don't you, sometimes when you do this HIIT number 3, no equipment, you could always add the stretch on the end. Change legs. Very busy little caterpillar. And then come in. I always like to do Baddha Konasana because it opens up these inner thighs, and we did lots of wide squats. Pull your shoulders back and let these knees fall down. You can even open your feet a little bit, that helps too. Well, we're done for today. You're all done. Now let me quickly stretch your triceps for you, because I know you work them hard. Last one, I promise. Change arms. Enjoy your day, wherever it is, whatever you're doing. Enjoy your day. Thank you for joining me.